Trying to lose weight as a busy adult is honestly one of the most difficult things ever, especially when you used to be a gym girl, when you used to be active, like you go to the gym 4 to 5 times in a day. Then all of a sudden life happens. Work got busier, life got more stressful, and you were like, let me just look for money and maybe come back to the gym much later, or come back to working out later and all of that. And before you know it, little by little, you start getting those weights that you've lost before. You start getting them back. Honestly, that has been me for the past 1 year now. That has been me for the past 1 year. So if you're new here, my name is Ijoma Catherine, and this is IGC Diary. So I'm basically documenting my journey here as a lady in her 30s, trying to lose weight, trying to stay healthy, fit mentally, physically, trying to gain her confidence back while also trying to build her business. While also trying to build her business. So, and I decided that I'm going to document this because honestly, I don't think I'm the only one struggling with this. I don't think I'm the only one struggling with, okay, I want to make sure that my financial life is very much okay. On the process, you lose yourself, and you know, you gain so much weight. So recently I had a sit down with myself. I had to ask myself, what could be the cause? Like, before you want to, there must be a reason. Most especially when I know that I've been slim when I was in school, in my uni days. I was not this big. Like currently I weigh 126 kg. So I looked back and I was like, why am I gaining all this weight? Even though I know when I was in school, I wasn't this big. And then there was no work, you know, there was no work. So I was much more relaxed. So how come? How come now that I'm even busy, but I am still gaining weight? So I sat down and I realized that okay, there must be a few things that has been making me to gain weight. I've fall I've I fell back I think I got back to the gym, or I fell in love with working out in 2015. Yes, I think that was the very first time I started working out. I've ever tried, gym, you go to the gym, all those stuff. That was in 2015 when I lost my mom. 2015, 2016. So after my nursing exam, I took out my time to say, okay, let me go into the gym to not just to even reduce, because then I was not this big. I was like, let me go to the gym to make sure that, okay, mentally I am very much okay, because then I was having PTSD from the fact that I lost my mother. So I started working out. Then before you know it again, life happens. I keep falling short. Not until not until 2023, when I started gaining weight, so much weight. I decided to go back to the gym, worked out 2023, 2024, stroke 2025. I lost, I became, I think, 100 kg then. Then before you know it again, life happens. Life happening was IJC Declutter, my business. I started IJC Declutter last year in April, and since that April till now, I have not been consistent with working out. And here we are with 126.4 kg. So IJC Declutter, basically what we do is we help people buy and sell neatly used household items, any household items, down to cars, electronics, furniture, you name it. So this business has actually made me to lose myself, made money. Yes, making money. on a daily, God so kind, then but I'm losing myself because I don't have time. Yes. So I sat myself down and I'm like, this is the reason why you're losing weight. You're losing weight because you're trying to put your all in a particular brand, trying to make sure you're seeing money. Okay, now that you're seeing it little by little, you're not there yet. You're seeing it little by little and you're here. So what's next for you? So I told myself, I'm going to structure my life. That structure in the sense that after finding out that, okay, these are the major reasons, and the most of the major reason is this business is making you lose time, like no time to either make the food that you eat, no time to, you know, go to the gym, then no time to sleep. You could wake me up around 1 a.m. You can call me around 1 a.m. because it is a business I know I want to eat from. You can wake me up around 1 a.m. I want this, and I will respond. You could wake me up around 2 a.m. I want this, and I will respond. I could even be walking on the road while trying to cross the road and all of that. You're texting me and I'm responding. Just so it is that I am not slow in response. Just so it is that we make sales. But I got to realize that, okay, let me try to lose weight because me looking like this at my age, in my 30s, if I am like this, 126 kg in my 30s, how many kg will I be in my 40s, in my 50s? What type of sickness is going to hit me by that time, especially if I'm not being healthy? Because working out is not just so you want to lose weight. I see people saying gym does not work, especially if you want your body like, BBL kind of shape. So they'll be like, gym does not work, and they hit the they hit the surgery room. But for me, I don't think um working out is just for you to lose weight. It's for staying healthy. So I told myself, if I'm like this in my 30s, because right now currently I'm battling with waist pain, back pain, knee pain, you name it. And I'll just walk a little, I'm breathing fast, you know, take the stairs. So it's something that I know that I want it to stop. So I had to structure the main issue, which is IJC declutter. Yeah, I had to structure. I started by structure. I changed my time Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Anything after 9 p.m., I'm done with work. Then I'm back to myself so I can be able to make out time to sleep. And I've done that. I've practiced that for like 1 week, and there's a little change. Change in the sense that I now have time to meal prep. Yeah. I now have time to make the food that I eat, you know. Normally before I could munch on anything because of there's no time to cook and maybe I'm hungry. Sometimes I could even lose myself on the process of working out, forget that I've not eaten for the day. Not eating is not that it's not that you're not going to gain weight. You don't eat, yes. And if I want to now eat, I could munch on maybe biscuits, mineral. I could eat just any food that is available without any food that is available without tracking. So now I meal prepped. So this week, this Sunday, I meal prepped. I made sweet potato porridge. I made lettuce salad. That has been very difficult for me to eat. I'm not going to lie. I made um chicken pepper soup. I made chicken pepper soup, yeah, chicken broth. So chicken breast pepper soup. Then I made vegetable sauce. And what else did I make? But I've been trying to avoid carbs. Not like avoid it totally, but minimize the carb and more of vegetable and protein with fiber. More of vegetable protein and fiber. I also made my juice. Then that juice I made it with celery. Is it celery? No, the salad is lettuce salad. Yes. So the juice, the green juice is celery, kale, spinach, mint leaf, cucumber, and some chia seed. So, and for the past 1 week that I've been doing this, I noticed that my cravings has gone down a little bit, a little bit. Normally, before every day I would munch on biscuit and granite, or banana and granite. Granite is the enemy here that I'm having almost every day with biscuit. So, but since I started taking this juice, I noticed I take it once in the morning, like early morning, with on an empty stomach. So I take it to reduce the cravings. So, and it has been working. I've not really, I've not, for the past 1 week now, I've not had biscuit, and I'm so super happy, super happy, because I always have these cravings. They come this month, they come. It could be biscuit, next month it could be buns, upper month, just like that. And I've been munching on anything just like that. So another thing that I sat myself down and I realized that I've not really been doing is not having that time to go to the gym. Not having time to go to work out, because I start work by 8 or 7. So, sometimes 6, you see people calling you. I don't know sometimes if people don't even sleep. I used to ask myself, do you guys sleep at all? Because I used to have some of them, they will text me, I want this, how do I get this? Around maybe 3 a.m. And if you don't respond, they'll start calling you. Like, you're slow to respond to message, you're this, you're that, you're that. So now structure anything 9 a.m., from 9 a.m. and above. So now I now have to create time to work out. Before 9, I should be done. You understand? Before 9, I should be done. So what I now did is I was like, okay, if it is going to take so much time for me to go to the gym like that, I had to get myself a treadmill so I can be able to walking, because all these solutions now is something that I sat myself to realize what the major cause is and how I'm going to tackle them. So the meal prepping on has been tackled. I do that every Sunday now. Then the exercise one that I don't have time to do, I had to buy treadmill. I had to buy treadmill. I wanted to buy a walking pad, but I was told as a girl weighing 126, you don't need a walking pad because it cannot carry you. Also, I needed something to incline. You understand? Incline while walking. So I had to get a treadmill instead, a 2 horsepower treadmill that could incline. So there I got it. And I also now got a few dumbbells and a yoga mat. So this should be able to help me to keep up with the not having time to go to the gym. That part is that part has been solved. Then the next part is not having time to sleep. I am not going to lie, till now I don't have time to sleep, because it's either I am working or I am watching a movie. It's crazy. It's either I am walking, or I am watching a movie. So I need to battle on that, because one has to be able to sleep like 8 hours in a day. 8 hours in a day to rest the brain, to rest the brain. So I need to tackle that. Most importantly, I really need to do that. So yeah, meal prepping, working out at home, and making out time for me to sleep and rejuvenate my body, my muscle, everything These are the three things I am working on right now. And honestly, I want to come back in the next few months to see changes that, and I am consistent, one, because one thing I battle with is consistency. I start, I stop, I start, I stop, which is bad. And that is why I'm here like this. So the major reason I created this channel, this YouTube channel, is for me to be able to be accountable. I want this IGC diary to hold me accountable, that I have to show up for myself. I have to be better for myself in every aspect of my life, my body, my mind, and my finance. These three aspects of my life, body, mind, finance, has to grow, has to grow. The mind has to grow in every aspect. My mental health, spiritual life, every aspect of my life needs to grow. That is why I created this channel. And I believe that I am not the only one. I am not the only one struggling with this. So if you are someone that falls in this category of you not having time to show up for yourself where you're supposed to, please join us, join this channel, subscribe to this channel, so we can see results from now till, in a few months time. Even though I do not want to be so strict on myself, I don't want to be so strict on myself. I'm going to take it gradually, because it's something that I know I want it to last. Like, I want it to be a lifestyle. I want it to be part of me, never stopping, never quitting, never stopping like I used to do 1 year, 2 year, I stop. No, I have to do this for life. I have to do this for life. I want to come back here in the next few years, and especially to this first video, and see that there is a result in every aspect of my life, in my work, in my body, like my physical body, my business as a whole. Like, I need to grow in my financial life. I need growth. Everybody needs growth, but I don't know if I need it more than any other person. Everybody needs growth, but I do need growth in my life. Yes, it's not like things are so bad, but that growth is needed. So, and for the workouts, I want to be doing a challenge for myself, and make sure I achieve that challenge every morning. Then I come and I'll be posting them on my shorts. I want to be doing those challenge, like daily steps I will achieve, and those daily steps need to be achieved before 9 a.m. Before 9 a.m., because after 9 a.m. we resume work. So subscribe, and let's get to work. There's a lot of work to do. There's a lot of work to do. And I'm going to show you how I look currently, my weight currently. My weight currently, I am going to show you how I look currently with the flabby arms. Yeah, the flabby arms, and you can see the cheek, the face, the puffy face right now. The tummy is a big tummy here. I'm going to show you guys how I look honestly, so that we'll know how I look now, today being what's today's date? What's today's date? I think it's 27th. Yeah, May 27th. Jesus, May 27th. I've been procrastinating since I started this channel. I'm not going to lie, I've been procrastinating. So no more procrastination. No more procrastination. Because my sister even told me, are you sure you're going to reduce? Nobody even believe in me anymore about this workout journey. Nobody. So this is like me challenging myself that I am going to do better. Yes, I'm going to do better. I'm going to be better. I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better. Like, I'm going to see a change, whether I like it or not. That's the only option left for me. And I shared my first video to a friend of mine. I told her, please come and see my first video on YouTube. And she was like, I can't recognize you anymore because the you I know after school is not the you now. You're so big. Please don't allow this weight to, you know, take over. This don't allow this weight to take over. And I'm like, no, never, never. I'm not running anywhere. 126 kg. Where am I going to? I don't want to be obese. So now let's start. Let's start the journey. There's treadmill now, there's dumbbell now, so there's no excuse. Let's get to work. Thank you. Please subscribe. Please, please, I'm begging. Subscribe to this channel. I know I don't know, I have only 10 subscribers right now, be 12. Please, I know that in 1 year or 2 years, I have so much time. I'm not in a haste. As long as there's life, there will be growth. As long as there's life, there will be growth. So please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And see you in my next video. Bye.